Hey, this is kind of funny. I came across a video recently that talks about how to ruin your life as a young person. And I thought, hey, interesting take. I think I got a bit of experience in that field. One thing young people don't realize is just how far ahead they are, especially teenagers. You're starting the race before most people even find the starting line. And to those of you who matured early, seriously, I salute you because you have something older folks wish they could get back, and it's time. That's the best way to waste your youth, not realizing how amazing it is just to be young. At that age, your main responsibility is to yourself, to learn, to experience, to explore. Whether in your 20s, 30s, yes, 30s still count. You're still shaping your life. You're a blank slate. You have the power to paint the path that your 40s and 50s and beyond will follow. I'll leave it at that for now. There are a lot more to say. Every generation faces different challenges, of course. But here's another one: not listening to your elders, your parents, older siblings, mentors. They say things and you hear it as a nagging or control. You think they're trying to ruin your fun. But what if they're just trying to protect you from their own regrets? Maybe you think twice. Then again, maturity plays a big role here. Because if you're not there yet mentally, no matter how good advice is, it'll just go in one ear and out the other. Now, let's talk about downtime. You know those moments when you're bored and you don't know what to do? You just scroll and scroll on social media, and we all do it. Even old folks do it. But here's the thought: time is money, or maybe even time is gold. I used to say that when I was younger, but honestly, I never really understood it. It sounded smart, but I didn't treat my time like it had value. If someone had told me back then that time is like currency, something I could invest or waste, maybe I would have made better choices. Because that moment when you're doing nothing, feeling bored, that's your money. How do you want to spend it? And speaking of money, real money, here's a big one. When you're young, single, no kids, and you finally start earning, what do most of us do? It's spend, spend, spend. But here's what I wish someone had drilled into me early on. The moment you start earning, open an invisible savings account. Something you can't see easily. Make it boring. Forget it even exists. Even if it's just a little bit from each paycheck, just start putting money on it. Because you're 40 years old. So, well, thank you for it. I just wanted to add that I'm no money expert, but I wish I would have done so sooner. Looking back when I was younger, I had lots of fears. I didn't want to be an adult. I was scared of working 5 days a week. I wanted my 2 to 4 days a week to be consistent. Only until I was in my late 20s, I had a full-time job. And I still didn't save. So many regrets. Anyways, I thought I should share that. If you managed to get this far and you're still with me, ultimately, if you're young and you haven't asked these questions yourself, there's a high chance that you are wasting your youth. And you may regret it later. Thank you for hanging out with me. And remember, if something's hard to do, then it must be worth doing. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.